Hey guys, so today we're back with another tier list, but this time we're doing all frontline or all tanks. And of course remember, this is only my opinion, we all have different ranks and we all don't play at the same platform. This is a PC tier list, it could be different in console. And we're gonna start with Ashe over here. I would honestly put Ashe in like A tier. Ashe is really good. Personally, I feel like Ashe can be an off tank and a main tank at the same time. She's really good at both because if you're a main tank with Ashe, you can throw them off the point and they can't really touch it, and if you're the off tank you won't let them touch the point. So it's basically the same thing, and her ultimate is literally a game changer. Her ultimate is so good if you're the only one alive and you need to contest the point. You're over there with your ultimate, they cannot kill you. The only way they can kill you if they maybe knock you out of your ultimate, then you can't really do anything. But besides that, you're really good, and I really think Ashe is really good. Atlas, obviously Atlas I'm gonna put in strong, that's just really easy. I would even say he's one of the best tanks right now. He has so much control, it's so hard for you to kill him. His shield is very annoying. There isn't even a way to actually counter him really well. The only way that you can actually counter him if maybe you silence him, so that means he can't really use his abilities. He is hard to play, but if you know how to use him, he's definitely worth it. Barik is definitely one of the best tanks as well. Barik can basically do everything. He can tank and also damage at the same time. He's really good, and he doesn't even have a bad talent except for, you know, one talent. I think it's called tinkering or something like that, and he's not even that hard to use as well. As long as you know how to play tank, you should do really well with Barik. He's not that hard to use, so if you're actually new in the game and you're trying to learn frontlines, I would say Barik is a really good start. Fernando, even though his Aegis talent got nerfed, or Aegis, whatever you want to call his talent, he's still really good. As long as that talent still exists, he's still really good. That's the only reason why Fernando is really good though, is because of that talent. Without that talent, if you're not using that talent, he might be in A, maybe even B actually, but with that talent, he's definitely S tier. His other talents are not bad. If you're just having fun with Fernando, then the other talents are not bad. But if you're playing ranked or maybe tryharding, then Aegis is definitely the best talent for him. He's also very straightforward, he's not that hard to use. So if you don't like the playstyle of Barik, then maybe Fernando is for you. Inara actually used to be one of the best tank, if not the best tank before, but that was before. She got nerfed multiple times already, so I'm gonna put her, she could be in B, but she's either high B tier or maybe low A tier, but I'm gonna put her in A tier. If you're a really good Inara player, it doesn't matter. The nerf doesn't really matter. You're still gonna pop off with Inara. Inara is still one of the most annoying tanks to play against. She is kind of in the middle ground. She's not that easy to use, but she's also not that hard to use. Her ultimate is also really good actually. You can easily get at least one kill with her ultimate. I would even say she's very balanced right now. She's not that OP, she's also not that weak. I would say she's very balanced right now. Can, I would easily put him in A tier. He could even be an S tier, I'll be honest with you, but I'm putting him in A tier. Let's be honest, Can as a main tank is obviously not the best. It can work, but Can is a really good off tank. Everything about Can, all of his abilities are actually amazing. His ultimate is literally an easy insta pick. Every round, you can get an easy first pick with his ultimate. He could definitely be an S tier. Like, I could even say he's like A plus tier or low S tier, but I'm gonna put him in A tier. Makoa, I would also put him in A tier. He could be in B tier if you keep missing your hooks, but if you're really good Makoa, I would say he's A tier. With Makoa, it's also basically Can. If you hook someone and your teammates are with you, that's also an easy pick. And personally, all of his talent are actually really nice. I feel like there isn't a bad talent from Makoa. All of his talents are amazing. And his ultimate, obviously no one can challenge Makoa, so you're very low in health. Oh, never mind, I have full health again with more health. It's so hard and so annoying to kill Makoa. Raum is actually kinda hard to place in a tier list because it's kinda weird. Let's be honest, if they don't have a counter for Raum, he's S tier. That's literally it. But the thing is with Raum, he can get easily countered, so I'm gonna have to put him in C tier. He can still be viable. He's definitely not D tier, but I would say he's getting outclassed by other tanks. If they have a cripple, if they have a stun, if they have a silence, you're basically dead. Your ultimate, they can just buy resilience and you're basically also countered. Ruckus, okay, it's also kind of hard to place Ruckus because, let's be honest, if you're a really good Ruckus player, you could be an S tier, let's be honest. But those Ruckus are kind of hard to see. I would put him in B tier, but I would honestly say he's one of of the hardest tanks to play. Ruckus and Aulos are definitely one of the hardest tanks to play. But Ruckus, even if you master Ruckus, it's not even that worth it because there's easier tanks to play. I have to put him in B tier, but if you're a really good Ruckus player, you could be popping off easily. Terminus is A tier for me. Personally, Terminus is actually one of my favorite tanks to play. The only reason why Terminus is not really like S tier is because he's a melee. Against good players, they can just avoid you really easily. But other than that, everything else about Terminus is really good. Terminus is also very fun to play. If you're looking for a champion that is fun to play, I would actually recommend Terminus. If your playstyle is very aggressive, I would also recommend Terminus. Torvald. You guys would probably even put him in F tier or maybe even in D tier, but I would honestly put him in C tier. He can actually work. But let's be honest, a main tank Torvald is you're throwing if you do that. The best way to play Torvald for me is like an off-tank Torvald or support Torvald. Personally, for me, that's the only way you can use Torvald. The problem with Torvald is that there's better tanks out there, and if they got Wrecker, you're basically countered. Yagorath, okay, it's the same with Raum. If they don't have a counter for Yagorath, easily S tier. But obviously they have a counter for Yagorath, maybe like a Tyro or maybe like a Dredge, a BK. She can get countered really easily, but I would still rather play Yagorath than Raum though. If they have a burst damage, you're screwed with Yagorath. So guys, do you guys agree with my tier list? Comment down below if you guys agree with me or not. And of course, just a reminder, this is only my opinion, so don't take it personally. Well, that's it for today guys, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!